Howdy doody everybody, it's the day before Christmas Eve, Wednesday, and this will probably be the last of the week. I might surprise you, hit you with one on Christmas Day, I do not know, but as of right now the plan is this is going to be the last one. Plus vibes, I don't know how many we're on, I'm going to keep them going, I'm not keeping count. I don't need to keep count, because counting is for something that I think is going to end, and it's not. But today, I just want to talk briefly on the fact of this is more just this is more on the philosophy side than it is the advice side. I mean, it's still advice, I guess. I don't know. This is less me trying to promote plus vibes, but to promote healthier thinking, and it's going to be just about don't take anything for granted. Very simple, right? But we don't even realize how many things we actually end up doing that with, regardless of the fact that we know that, right? The fact that you have food on your plate, the fact that you might be working and some people aren't. A lot of people aren't right now. I'm looking to raise the bar for myself, right? But I also have to be thankful for what I have. Aspire for greater things. Be thankful for what I do have, though. If I'm not, it's going to generate bitterness, right? If you don't have any sense of what you have, you can't really grasp what can be, right? If you don't know what it took, if you don't appreciate what it took to get to where you are right now, how could you possibly appreciate what it's going to take to get to where you are? You can't. You're going to kind of look at it like, this is ridiculous. This is too hard. I don't want to do it. But stop. Take it back. Understand that you had to earn where you are right now, most likely. And if you didn't have to earn where you are right now, understand that somebody else is out there trying hard to earn to be where you're at right now. It's that kind of principle of, you know, you don't know what you got till it's gone, right? You might be taking what you got right now for granted, right? But what if, let's say, you're a person who has a wealthy family, or comes from money, or an inheritance, whatever the case may be, and you don't even have to work, right? What if that stopped? What would you do? You might have to work in general. You're probably not going to be too happy about that, are you? And the whole entire time you were taking it as a thing that was just there for you, no thought behind it, and now it's gone, right? And you didn't appreciate it, and now you're going to have to, because what are you going to do? You're going to have to get out there and work. Or are you going to die? Starve to death? Right? Soup kitchens. Probably too proud for that, though, if you came for money. Right? I don't know. It should be a simple thing to grasp, but there are far too many people out here that are just not on that level. You can't appreciate, and then when so that makes it even more ridiculous, your reaction when, let's say, something bad happens, something actually bad happens, let's say a random expensive automobile incident comes about. The guy skateboarding in the background, I just noticed him. What up, dude? Peace out. Anyway, if a giant bill like that comes out of nowhere, right? If you appreciate the value of the dollar, the value of the things that you've had to achieve, if you appreciate all that stuff, well, then you understand that this is happening and you're just going to have to figure out how to handle it, right? No matter what. It doesn't really matter if it sucks or not. It doesn't really matter if you're upset about it or not. You can be. I'm not saying don't get sad about it, but you got to handle it, right? Who else is going to handle it for you? If you're somebody who doesn't have that kind of privilege, you got to handle it. Simple as that. But if you came from some sort of privilege, you're going to break down, probably, right? And I just can't understand what that is about. I can comprehend where it's coming from, like I said. You know, you're probably going to break down because you never had to handle it for at all in your entire life. It was always handled for you, and therefore you can't appreciate the magnitude of the situation. But at the end of the day, no matter how much time you spend griping about it, you're still going to have to handle that situation. And the person who appreciates, the person who understands not to take what they have and not to take where they are for granted, is going to be able to look at that situation and handle it. And the person who doesn't is going to crumble a little bit, and they're probably going to go reaching out for help to somebody who can and does know how to handle this kind of stuff. And to those of you who are that person, that rock, be strong. More and more that's still going to come your way because you've presented yourself that way. And don't get taken advantage of either. That's the whole separate entity. Don't allow yourself to get taken advantage of. That might be another topic I can go into, but I mean, that one's pretty simple too. A lot of these are so simple, you know? I mean, I just feel like it's necessary to vocalize them, because if they're not vocalized, it's not present in your head. If it's not present in your head, it's not on the forefront of what you're thinking about at all. Therefore, you're going to go through, and I mean, I'm still guilty every once in a while, not every once in a while, but on certain subjects, I think I'm still guilty of, like, I probably don't appreciate the fact that I have running water, hot water specifically, let alone running water. You know what I mean? As much as I probably should. There are so many people in the world that don't. I don't know. Food for thought, children. I am about to bounce. I am about to finish this workday. I got one more workday and then vacation. I'm excited. To those of you who know me and know where I'm going, you'll see me soon. And to those of you who don't, whatever. Have a happy, merry Christmas, holidays, and all the above. I hope everything happens the way you hope for it, in the best way possible. I wish you all a good life. Much love. Peace out.